word on the word analysis portion of the CELDT. You will be able to look at the underlined word and choose the answer that has the same sound as the underlined word. Okay? The second objective in the word analysis portion of the CELDT, word analysis portion? Yes, word analysis portion. Students will be able to identify words with the same number of syllables. If you don't know what a syllable is, then you're going to learn today on the word analysis portion of the CELDT. Okay? Last objective, students will be able to identify the correct prefix, root word, and suffix on the word analysis portion of the CELDT. Now what I would like you to do, go through those objectives and give yourself, this thing is running slow. Give yourself a rating by each one of those. Now, here is what they mean by the first objective. Remember the first objective we were talking about? Now, it says, look at this question up here. Which word has the same sound as the underlined letter in cable? Okay? Which word has the same sound as the underlined word in cable? Now, the first thing I want you to do is think about step 4 of the 4-step method when you get to these type of problems. Which two words? Because see, remember the same thing that applies for the Casey. Same thing that applies for the Casey applies here when it comes to eliminating wrong answers. You don't want your brain looking at 4 choices if it does not have to look at 4 choices. So you want to automatically eliminate the wrong answers. So look and turn and talk to a partner real quick. What 2 answer choices could you eliminate? Okay, Rose. Rose, which 2 answer choices could you eliminate?
C and D.
You could eliminate C and D. Why could you eliminate C and D easily, Rose?
Because they start with different letters.
They start with different letters. They don't even start with the same letters. Now, the reason why I gave you this, and it looks silly, right? But when I looked at the CELDT, they did the exact same thing. They gave 2 answers that were clearly could never be right. Right? And sometimes what the answer choice had to do with, doesn't remote have something to do with cable? Doesn't television have something to do with cable? So what they were assuming was that when people saw the word cable, they were going to pick something that's close to it. So be careful of the trick answers because they think that you might get confused at what the question is really asking and choose it for a different reason. Okay? So we know that we can automatically eliminate these because the question is asking us for the same sound as the underlined letter. The underlined letter is the C in cable, right? So now we've eliminated those 2. So now we have a 50-50 chance. We have the word, what is this word?
Chan.